Hey friends, welcome back to the homestead. As you can see, we have some more snow. About sick of this. But this is a nice, fun snow. We got about 3.5 inches. So we're gonna see if we can go have some fun. Maybe have some fun. Maybe end in complete disaster. We will find out.
I really don't want to miss a 7 minutes of terror.
Ready?
Yep.
Ready?
I can't throw snowballs at me. Can't throw snowballs at me. I'm sorry.
Cole, you ready?
I don't.
So we're gonna go up to the big hill and see if we can find a way to slide down the big hill. Hi, Cole. Try not to die here. Easy peasy. Like it was nothing. You're walking awfully slow.
I haven't been alone in 4 days.
I guess that's reasonable. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna see what we can do to get set up here. So normal people, they'd be happy with the sled. But I'm not normal people. So my cousin and brother-in-law posted a video the other day of them sliding down the hill.
Tennessee sledding right here.
He didn't have a sled, he used a shovel. Gonna one-up him. Here we go. Let's see if this works. That seems perfectly wonderfully safe.
I
think that's... Alright, turn around. I gotta run up the hill. This is more work than it's worth. Don't want to be under something like that when it falls. There was actually a first responder call on the other side of the county where a man was out in his yard. A tree fell, landed on top of him, pinned him underneath. It's a pretty bad situation. So when trees get heavy laden with all this ice, you never know what's going to happen with them. Just keep that in mind when you're out playing in the snow. Have a seat right there in the middle.
In the middle?
Yep.
Show you the turn?
Yep. Ready? Pull back. We're not very good at this whole sledding thing, are we? That worked! Cole does not like the shenanigans. Come on.
The touch from the warm wind that's blowing.
Yep. Ready? Here we go.
I don't know for how long
you gonna get back up?
in the end.
Okay. That was fun. So we have been in the middle of a winter storm phenomenon here in the Middle Tennessee area. We haven't had colds this cold or frozen precipitation this much in a very long time. That first night ended up getting about a half an inch of just straight ice, freezing rain all over power lines, trees, and it caused some havoc in the entire area. We ended up losing power at about 2:30 in the afternoon, and then it came on once for about 40 minutes, and then it went back off, and then we didn't get power back until it was a little after 2:30 the next day. So we were 24 hours without power. We had made some preparations for that. We had plenty of firewood to heat the house. Now that is one thing that I will say is probably beyond what I expected it to be, was heating the house with that single fireplace that we have in there. It does put off some heat, but it requires constant feeding. It's not like a wood stove that you can just feed it and forget about it for a bit. About every hour and a half I was having to put more wood on it just to keep it going, and even at that, it only kept it around 56 degrees in the house, which was plenty warm enough for us to be comfortable and safe, but it definitely wasn't ideal. I didn't get hardly any sleep that night, just little cat naps here and there, but we had filled up the bathtubs with water just in case, and that came in handy to be able to take care of washing dishes and filling up toilets so that they could flush, because we're on a well, and without power we don't have water. So that caused a little bit of a problem, but we had prepared for it, and doing that ahead of time saved us a lot of heartache from lugging water in from the creek. We do have a clean source of water in the creek, but it's preferable if we don't have to go out to get it. So there's a lot of things that we did. We made sure that we stocked up on all of our groceries, did our monthly grocery visit just before all the ice hit, and got a few things that we knew that we would be able to prepare if we didn't have power. We've been cooking over campfires for a long time, so that wasn't really a difficult task to be able to cook in the fireplace. Made lots of soups, made things that we could cook on a flat cast iron skillet. Yeah, it was an enjoyable time, but it was a lot of work. It was a lot of mental preparation. It took a lot of mental capacity to be able to make sure that we were keeping our family safe during a time that was very dangerous. And then to top all that off, being a first responder, I did have to run a number of calls to where people had ventured out or were trying to get home, and there was trees falling everywhere. And so they'd be driving down the road and come across the tree blocking the road and couldn't get past it, so they'd turn around to go back the other way, and a tree had fallen behind them. So even a small tree, you're not going to be moving that by yourself. So it did make me aware of some of the things that I wanted to make sure that we had in our arsenal in the vehicles at all times. So I went ahead and purchased a couple of little hand saws. If we're ever caught in a similar situation, we're not in a place where we can't get through. We can cut something small enough so that we can get our vehicle through without much hassle, without having to carry around a chainsaw all the time. And then we're not that person that's sitting there waiting for the guy with the chainsaw. So just little tips like that will help to keep you safe during icy and snowy weather, and allow you to have some fun. But the mental capacity of dealing with all this, making sure that we were safe, the physical toll of just constantly feeding the fire, and then just having to be creative with the things that we were doing to keep morale up and keep the attitudes up, and kind of making it a time for our family to be a little bit closer together. I think that was all probably the most important things that we did. So, but now we're just gonna go and continue sledding and have some fun and play around with this this white snowy stuff that's out to kill us. So
be out with a tree blocking 2 lanes of traffic coming up the hill.
So that's about all the time that I've got for you today, but stay safe out there. I know that a lot of the country is dealing with this Arctic blast of weather, and it can definitely cause some havoc on the roadways and in town. So be careful, be safe, keep your eyes up, look for falling debris, and yeah, if you found this video informative or entertaining in any way, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. See more of what we got going on here on the homestead, and we'll see you guys on the next video.